aim, so as I told earlier, is to develop something and try to develop something from each of these teams. Let's see how far we will.
सर हाँ सर यार सर सिविल लिखा है प्रिंसिपल सर ಹಾಂ ಹಂಗಿದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಲೈವ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್ ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಹಂಗಿದ್ರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ
Any one of you who has already formed a team? Is there any one team formed? Okay. Can any one member from any of the team stand up and tell me what are the softwares available in your laptop?
connection
The basic software. I am not asking you to say all the laptops, all the configuration. Just I would request any one of you to tell the operating system you are operating with, the RAM and the hard disk size, and what all has been installed, whether you have Word installed, Excel installed, if you are using Windows, whether you have a Python installed, what all has been installed. So please do tell. Any one of you. Everyone has got the same configuration of laptop. Is it given by the college or is it you have only purchased? You have purchased. Okay. Any team member can say. Any one of you. Okay, I will ask probably from team by team. So whoever has formed the team, I think this team has. So can whoever has the laptop, can you please stand and help? Don't be afraid if you don't know. That's okay. Like all like even biggest engineer sometimes struggles to find out the RAM size. So please don't be afraid. So please say what is the configuration. So that it will help us. What software to use and how many have what and all those things. Because we have to in the execution mode. Okay. What is the RAM size? Okay, let me come. Yes.
ಸರ್ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ ಸರ್ ಮೂರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಇರೋದು ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ ಲೈವ್ ಅಂತ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇರೋದು. ಹಾಂ, ಇರೋದು ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಸರ್. ಇನೋವೇಷನ್ ವೀಕ್ ಡೇ 2 ಅಂತ ಒಂದಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್. ಹಾಂ, ಕಾರ್ನರಿಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್. ಇದು ವಿಂಡೋ ಕಾರ್ನರಿಗೆ ಲೈವ್ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ಲು ಲೈವ್ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್. ಹಾಂ ಸರ್.
Okay, sir. ಅಂದರೆ he thought that principal is a twist. ಏನು ಜನ ಬಕೆಟ್ ಅದಾರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ.
So slowly you have to give a name to your team also. So and then we'll start with the actual ideas from the team.
So all the teams have been formed.
ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ
I hope so. Yeah. So I think you have to give a name to your team soon, and hope everybody has at least a Microsoft Word installed on their laptop, and probably some has 4 GB RAM, 8 GB RAM, 16 GB RAM, 20 GB RAM. Different configurations are there, but I hope at least minimum 4 GB is there. That's okay. Okay, so if we have formed the teams, let me just give a brief introduction about myself. I think sir has already told. So currently I have co-founded a company called Magvic Technologies. So we have developed certain products already. For example, our aim was to disrupt into a tier 3 and tier 5 kind of cities, right? Tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. So which area? It's a very tier 3 and tier 5. So the what we have done basically in 2 areas we have tried to do. One is on the health management side, another is on the probably on the temple management side. So these are the 2 areas where we have tried to develop certain softwares, okay, or certain products. Now for the health management side, we have, for example, many health management applications, okay, but these have reached mainly into say cities like Bangalore, Davangere and all. I don't know about Davangere, so let me ask. So I think all of you have visited a hospital once at least in your lifetime, and recently. So if you have visited, so in the how do you go to an hospital? Do you book an appointment? Anyone? Okay. So how do you book an appointment?
ಇರೋದೇ ಮತ್ತು ಲೈವ್ ಕೊಡೋಣ.
Only through phone calls. Okay. What is the waiting time normally in the hospital? Here like if you go to an hospital, will you be able to, probably doctor will see you for 5 to 10 minutes, not more than that. So for that 10 minutes, how much you have to wait? Half an hour. Okay, I think half an hour is the minimum that you are talking about. Okay. And this is you can talk about this, like is your past history of what had happened to you when if you had visited the same hospital, is it available in any kind of any reports or anything are available in a soft copy in the hospital? Sorry, I could not hear. Is it available? Any hospital? I will take that as no. Right? So, why did we do this software? So, the hospital management software is that we still see that even though in the hospital management area so many softwares are available, it has not reached to these kind of cities. Now, somebody may say it is not, doctors are not willing to use it. That is not the case. If they are able to use it in a quick and easy manner, they will still use it. So that's where we did hospital management software. Another area where we have done our software is a temple management area. So in the temple management also you have many sevas. For example, tomorrow you have a festival here, Durgamma festival. Or lot of people may be offering lot of sevas to various at various temples or to I don't know about the local culture here, but they normally lot of people will be offering various services to various temples, right? So when you have that, can this stuff be automated in a temple management area? That is the another area where we have tried, and we have done the software, and some people are already using it. Now, what I will why I tell you about this software is like we will go in little bit detail about how that software is working, because it's developed by us, right? We can show you in detail how that software is working, what is the back end, what is the front end, how we solved various problems. You can connect it to the yesterday's design thinking class also. And then we will probably also in parallel come up with certain ideas. So ideas has to be generated by all of you. I will help you to execute those ideas, right? So any questions till now? The format for next 3 to 4 days, I think tomorrow is a holiday. Other than that, next 3 to 4 days is like we have to today we will, with the teams form, we will define an idea. After the idea is defined, probably I would expect each team to have 2 ideas come up with, and then we will finalize on one idea. Then we have to define a high level architecture for that. We have to define technologies needed. Then we will try to execute for next 3 days. Any questions? So this is going to be hands-on. So all of you are going to be hands-on. Now there will be challenges. You are the first year students. Any programming languages you have learned? C. Any other than that? Anything other than that? HTML you have learned. Cool. And then CSS. Have you created any web page? Okay. So if I ask anybody to create any web page, you will be able to create that. Yes, okay, good. So have you connected to any of the APIs from backend? Yes, who is that who has told yes, sir? Can you please? Okay. So APIs from backend you are connected, right? So if you have written APIs from backend, what language you have used? With PHP you have written the APIs from backend. No problem. Okay. Since all of you have learned Python, is any one of you have written anything with Python? Not yet. Okay. Okay. So I think we are at the first step. So we will face many challenges. The engineer's life is that every day, today also, and in future also, every day you will face challenges. You will face uphill tasks. You will face problems. Small issues will bother you, but we have to get over it. And that is what we are going to do for next 4 days, right? Okay. So the teams have been formed. I will give next probably half an hour. Sorry, not half an hour, 15 minutes. If you tell me, if you need more, you tell me. 15 minutes. And in 15 minutes, in the Word document that you have in your laptop, you please type out at a very high level, not with maybe 2-3 sentences, not more than that, idea from your team. It could be very small idea, it could be very big idea. Any idea that you want to execute for within next 3 to 4 days. Let's see. Don't worry about next 3 to 4 days, just type the idea. So yesterday, okay, so to help you with, so I will just, it's not a great web page. I am more of a backend person, but I would just show it to you what I had done when sir was talking about ChatGPT because and other things yesterday, right? So Lokesh was talking about ChatGPT and others. So for example, so I hope this is the picture of your institution. GM Group. I got it from internet. If not, please correct me. Okay. So I can change the banner if somebody gives the banner, right? So yesterday, what I had done, so it's a simple chat GPT for, let's say, for your college, right? We have to put additional stuff on top of it. See, here it runs on a local host, right? So yesterday a lot of you said to use ChatGPT and all. How do you use it? Can anyone who have used it tell me? Yeah, how do you use it?
If I need something, I'll give a brief description about it and I will get
Where do you give the brief discussion? Description? On ChatGPT interface. So is that ChatGPT, do you have an app, URL? Where do you give? In the app, right? So let's say we are faced with a scenario where your college wants to put up a common framework. Let's say all of you got restricted on internet and all of you got mobile access dropped from your college. College decided none of you will have a mobile access, okay, when you are in college. But still you have to use ChatGPT, okay. And in your college, you can sit down, please. So in your college, whoever has to use the ChatGPT, they have to log in and do it. So that what activity has been done using the ChatGPT in a common interface, okay, has to be recorded, can be reported, can be found out, and based on that even the credits can be given, or if they have done some wrong activity, let's say deep fake, right, then that can be accessed, right. So let's say that is a hypothetical scenario which may happen, right. So here what I have tried to do, I have tried to put up a very simple ChatGPT. We have not put up this thing yet, authorization and authentication framework yet, right. So this is something like we have, if you can see the, can you read out what is written at the top in the address bar? Local host, right? Local host means, is it running from some internet? It is in the local part, right? But still at the back end, it has got an interface to ChatGPT. So what it does, right? If you type your question here, it will give an answer given by the ChatGPT, right? And it is ChatGPT 3.5 because like we use the free version, right? So let's say to start with, I will type the question, say India Independence Day. So it will take, I have not put a loader yet. I think whoever has done HTML and other things, they know that there could be a loader that is necessary. So it takes a little bit time to get the information. So you can read out, I think it's a little smaller. India Independence Day is celebrated on August 15th every year to commemorate the day India gained independence from British rule. Like that, right? So let's say write a leave letter to principal. So it will give you a leave letter. I think you can say that, your name, address, city, and all those things, and then I am writing to inform you and all those things, right? So this is a ChatGPT. The data is coming from ChatGPT. This page has been done with a simple React application, React web page. It could have been done in a simple HTML also, but I have used React. It has an API to the backend to get the information from a ChatGPT. The ChatGPT, how do you get from ChatGPT? You get from ChatGPT using a Python API, and that connects to a ChatGPT interface, right? This is how it has been done. Now, why did I give this information to you? Is that to give an idea that one is to articulate when you have to execute, there will be a lot of challenges, there will be a lot of things you have to do. So this was developed yesterday evening. I thought like let's develop something that will help the overall class, and probably if you make it bigger, it will help your institution, right? So this is one idea. Now I think it's 10:05. I will give 25 minutes. Your ideas doesn't need to be directly related to this. Your ideas can be anything else, small or big. Don't worry about technologies. We will think about technologies later. If the idea is too big, then we will try to make it smaller. A part of it we will try to execute. For example, this I said like we have to put a login, record the activity and all. What we have done here, only the part of to getting the answers from ChatGPT, right? So like that, if you are, then we will start developing. You can start developing it over a period of time, make it bigger and bigger, add more functionalities to it. But let's define the ideas. Okay? So you can discuss among yourselves. Please have the discussion as slowly as possible, because I think keep your volume down so that it doesn't disturb others. So I will give 25 minutes. Sir, what time is the break? What time is the break? Break? 11 o'clock. Okay. So I will give 25 minutes. It's 10:06. Let's connect at 10:30. Okay. By that time, you can draft 2 ideas from each one of you. You can type it in your WordPad. If you are facing problems, and if there is a charging problem and all, I think Pradeep may help us, and if still, I think they face some charging problems. So if you still face charging, you going to develop. I am not going to develop. Whatever I developed, I will showcase to you here. No idea is a bad idea. No idea is a stupid idea. So I think that with that mindset, we'll write.